What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. Before we get started with this whole Dani Lalonders thing, because a few of you guys have been sending this stuff to me to talk about it, and shout out to Chris Bolts. I saw you. A lot of y'all have been sending this to me. I am going to discuss this, but before we get to it, let me just say something real quick. When it comes to this DEI situation, I personally think the walls are starting to close in on this bullshit, okay? The walls are closing in on these jackasses that want to push racism, which basically DEI is just nothing but racism, okay? All right. DEI ultimately in its final form. All right. When you finally get to the end in its final form, we're just fucking racist. That's basically what it comes down to when you're talking about DEI. We're talking about excluding certain people based on their skin color, period, point blank. That's all it is to it. Okay. And the reason that I say that the walls are starting to close in is because we've been talking about this kind of all year, all right? You guys remember this whole male and pale is stale, Film Threat covered that, Chris Gore's article. We talked about this. This is a big thing that came out. This is through Hollywood, all right? And the other thing that we had already discussed, Disney's general entertainment inclusion standards, and right now how Disney has got a criminal complaint or a civil complaint against them based on these standards, that they are basically discriminating people based on, we need 50% or more of actors to be, of a certain underrepresented group, just straight up racism, okay? Straight up racism. That's all it is to it. They try to say, oh, no, this is just inclusion. No, it's exclusion, all right? You're excluding people based on skin color and race. That's racism. No matter how you try to feather it up and pretty it up, okay? It's pretty much racism. And the thing that really bugs me about that is that, we had gotten to the point where, you kind of had chased all of these little racist assholes into like a corner and into a closet, and they didn't say shit, But then out of the blue, lo and behold, you got cats like this chick here, Dani Lalonders, just completely bold in their racism, okay? Getting out of here, like recording the racism for everybody to hear and see, and thinking, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm free to publicly spout my racist views without a care in the world. No problem at all, okay? Just spitting out racist rhetoric. That's trash to me. So, Libs of TikTok posted this. This is Dani Lalonders, a non-binary game developer. She was hired by Cliffhanger Devs to create a game based on Marvel's Black Panther. She says she doesn't hire white people because they're unsafe and it's hard to work with them, and only hires people of color. Is this Cliffhanger Devs' official policy? All right, so let's listen to what good old Dani Lalonders has to say.
I have a team of 21 right now for Validate. It's a pretty big team. It's a crazy big team for indie games. But who is your team? Validate has a team of mostly all people of color. We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me.
Yeah, all of that diversity, equity, and inclusion, all that shit just goes right on out the window, don't it? When you hear stuff like that? Yeah, I just want people just like me up in here, What does that sound like? Again, flip it around, say that's a white chick saying all of that, okay? Or a white guy saying all of that. I just want people that's just like me, We want people just like us. Do you see any other mixture of color in here? Hell no. Ain't no people of color in here. It's all white guys. Imagine a white person saying that. A white guy saying that, or a white woman for that matter. Anybody saying that, man. Oh my God. Can you, the 10 o'clock news would never stop running this clip. Ever. All right. They would never stop running this thing. DEI just goes completely out the window when you hear bullshit like this. Coming from somebody who's supposed to be championing it. Oh, diversity? What diversity? You don't see white people around here. No. It's just people of color. That's the only diversity you're going to get. People of color. All right? Except white people. All right? Exclusion. All right? No, and not inclusion. We don't include. We exclude. Get your ass out of here. Okay? You go work for somebody else. No, we're not a part of that. This is DEI over here. Again, that's what it is, man. Destroying the entertainment industry day by day with this bullshit. Again, all it is just racism by a different name. That's it. That's all DEI is. That's why, again, I feel like the walls are starting to close in on it. Because everybody's starting to see these assholes and these jackasses for who they are. Absolutely ridiculous.
And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something may be okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
Wow. Wow. I mean, good God almighty, man. Can you be any more racist than that? Again, man, imagine for just a moment if that was a white person saying that about black people, okay? Oh, man, it's microaggressions up in here because of all of these black people. These black people create microaggressions for me. I don't want to be around them while I'm trying to do something I love, you know? Imagine that shit for just a minute, you know? And you notice how she tries to clean it up, right? She tries to explain her reasoning. She tries to give a reason for her racism. Yeah, let me run this back one more time, so just in case y'all missed it. Let me run this back again.
And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying, chick. That is literally what you're saying. You just said it. What are you talking about? You literally just said, oh, you know, I don't have white people on the team, you know, because, you know, I need a safe space, you know. I need my safety, all right? I need a safe space to be able to operate, you know, and white people, you know, they give me these microaggressions, you know. Look, microaggressions are nothing but a fucking excuse for you either being a victim or you being a racist. That's pretty much all it is. Either I'm a victim or I'm a racist. And that's what microaggressions are, okay? Some bullshit you come up with in your brain, all right? And then you try to sell that to the public. Apparently, people have bought on to this crap. Oh, I'm feeling microaggressed. Oh, these white people make me nervous. You know, I can't work in this environment because of their skin color. You know, it's just racism, man. It's just racism, okay? That's it. That's all. There's no other way to look at this shit. Like, if this was anybody else, this chick would have been fired by now, man. This chick would have been gone up out of there. And this is why, honestly, that you can't move in society right now, right? We can't move in this world because we got people using skin color as a shield for their own bullshit, for their own hatred, and for their own racism. I'm sorry, man. This is the language of losers, okay? People that are losers, this is what they do. You know, they cling to shields of racism. They cling to sexism. They cling to all of this other crap instead of just getting out there and getting the job done. She don't want white people around here. I'm just going to speculate. You don't want white people out there because you don't want nobody to upstage you. You don't want to get upstaged by somebody that might actually be better than you. You know, so it's best to limit the competition. That's how I look at it, you know. Put me out there in front of everybody and anybody. I'll go toe-to-toe with the best of them. I'm not worried about white guy, Asian guy, black guy, Latino guy. It doesn't matter to me, man. Put me out there. Let me throw my hat in the ring. Let me see how good I am or how bad I am, and then let me try to get better, you know? But when you get to hide yourself behind some bullshit shield, then you don't have to actually go out there and improve, you know? You don't have to be good. Oh, I just need to be black, you know? I don't have to be good. I just got to be black. You know, and they'll hire me because they want to check boxes and do all of this crap. And then she gets to pick a team, I guess. And then the team she gets, oh, yeah, no whites allowed, okay? You know, no whites allowed. Just hang that up on your little sign in front of your office. Fuck, man. Like, again, this is why we can't move forward as a society. It's because of assholes like this.
I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something made okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
Yeah, again, man, this is just the language of losers, in my opinion. All right? It's just a language for losers. This chick is using racism to her advantage. It's to her advantage right now to be a racist, so she's going to be a racist, you know, because the odds are in her favor that she'll be able to get away with it. There's no backlash, okay? Nobody's going to say anything. Go ahead and just push for the racism all day long. All right. DEI. We'll call it DEI. All right. That's our colorful, friendly name for racism. DEI. You know, that's what we're doing here. And yeah, I'm non-binary too. Okay. Add another check box to the mix. You know, and look, we good. You know, you can hate on white people all day long. No problem. You know, nobody's going to say anything. As a matter of fact, you get rewarded for it. That's the bullshit I'm talking about, man. It's absolute garbage. We're starting to see this stuff. I'm telling you, the walls are starting to close in, especially in the entertainment industry. And the reason it happens in the entertainment industry and maybe not in other industries is because entertainment is job one is to entertain. Job one is to entertain. And if you're not good at your job, you got to cling to all of these microaggressions, and your lack of talent. You can excuse that away by, I'm black, so you got to hire me because I'm black. You need some black people. DEI, remember? All of this DEI stuff is giving them an opportunity. It's giving people that don't have talent an opportunity to get on all of these boards, get in all of these jobs that they never would qualify for if they actually had to compete like everybody else, if they didn't have the diversity quotas working to their advantage. But see, that doesn't work in entertainment. In entertainment, it's about, hey, you got to be entertaining or we're going to check out. The audiences will dip out of this thing. Hey, we're done. All of the DEI stuff that you're putting in movies, hey, people are checking out. People ain't watching this stuff nowhere. Look what happened to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, man. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, they went into the, to the MCU, all right? So it wasn't so much racism, but they went hard into the sexism. Oh, we're going to push a whole lot of feminism, and we're going to try to, elevate women instead of elevating good characters. So we'll put all kind of random characters in it. It doesn't matter. Miss Marvel, who cares? Echo, whatever, okay? She's a woman, get her up there. Elevate her to the top. And you've seen what's happened, okay? It's absolutely falling apart. And then they do the same thing with the writers and the directors and all the people that are creating the content. Elevate them, elevate them, elevate them. Well, how come everything is falling apart? Because these people don't have talent. That's the reason why it's falling apart. All right? All they care about is the message. All they care about is the agenda. And so, again, it doesn't work in entertainment. You might be able to disguise it in other industries, but eventually those industries will, start to, go through the same stuff. They'll start to fall apart because it's like, damn, man, we ain't got like talented people up in here no more, man. Where's the damn talent? Yeah, you chased them all away with bullshit, and I'm not saying there ain't no black people out there that's talented. Clearly they are, okay? Clearly there are black people that are talented, white people, Latino people, Asian people of all shapes, ages, stripes, colors, whatever. There's clearly people, and again, when you got somebody right here that's coming out straight up saying, oh, I don't hire white people, okay? It's unsafe to hire them. All right. And you allow this, this trash to go on. You allow this garbage to go out there. You're showing us that, hey, the only thing that matters to us is the message and the agenda. And when you put that at the top of the list, all right, I'm going to keep saying it. If you put that at the top of the list, everything underneath it, including the entertainment value, will suffer. There's no question in my mind about that. But if you put entertainment on top, hey, it's entertainment. We're here for entertainment. Entertainment's on top. All right, you're going to give us the best entertaining product you can. Everybody's good with it, And look, check this out, right? Thatparkplace.com. Shout out again to John F. Trent putting this out there. All right, same chick, right? Same exact person. Associate narrative designer working on Marvel's Black Panther admits to being a racist while accusing gamers of racism and saying you can't be racist to white people. The oldest one in the book, all right? The oldest one in the book. We just heard this the other day with that Alyssa Mercante chick. You can't be racist to white people. I've been hearing that shit in the hood for years, man. Oh, no, don't worry about it, D.A. You good, bro. You good, man. Go ahead. Be as racist as you want to. Hate all the white people, okay? Because it's privilege plus power. That's what racism is. And that's absolute bullshit, okay? No, if you treat people differently, strictly based upon their skin color, all right? If you treat them differently, if you treat them harshly, hate them, whatever the case may be, strictly based on their skin color, you are a racist. All right. I don't care how much privilege and power you have or don't have. Doesn't matter. All right. You are a racist. Textbook definition. You put race at the forefront of everything, and that changes how you treat others. All right. You're a racist. All right. Period. Point blank. End of story. So I don't want to hear this bullshit. I've been hearing this crap in the hood for years, man. People, nah, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. All right. So, yeah, look at this. In the midst of Sweet Baby Inc. employees attempting to cancel Brazilian gamer Cabrutus Rambo and his Steam curator list and the ensuing defense of said actions by outlets such as PC Gamer and Kotaku, Lalonders asserted on March 5th on X, gamers have been really racist lately, and I'm trying to ignore it, but it's hard not to when I see it sometimes. Yeah, that's real funny right there, man. Really racist lately. Pot calling the kettle black, right? Takes one to know one, I guess is what she's really saying. Yeah, if anybody is a racist, it's a person that says, oh, I don't have white people on my team, because they make me unsafe, strictly based on skin color, nothing else, all right? No white people allowed because they make me feel unsafe. They give me all these microaggressions and the heebie-jeebies and whatever else. That's straight racism, man. Too funny. Lalonders added, just creating problems in your head. I don't understand the outrage over video. Oh, wait. Hold up. Lalonders added, just creating problems in your head. I don't understand the outrage over video games, especially games they have no interest to play. This chick literally just described a microaggression right here. She literally just said creating problems in your head. That's what you're doing. Somebody just makes a comment. Oh my God, it's a microaggression. You don't know what this did to me. This is literally what a microaggression is. And she's complaining. She's saying that somebody else is doing it. I don't understand the outrage over video games. Yeah, I don't understand your microaggressions that you're creating in your own melon. Dumb chick. What the heck? Man, this is how dense these people are. They do the same stuff they claim other people are doing. Oh, you're creating problems in your head. No, that's you. That's you coming up with microaggressions, and that's why you want to exclude white people from your group. That's you doing this, creating problems. That's you. Wow. It's like, man, you just have like headaches sometimes after just dealing with idiots, man. You just get a headache, right? Mine comes like right here. I don't know where y'all headaches come. I get one right here, right there between the eyes, man. It's like, oh, man, you're such a moron, you know? Yikes, man. This chick, I swear, boy. In another series of posts on March 7, Lalonders wrote, I just stopped taking y'all seriously when y'all start running around saying white people can experience racism because I did not suffer through 2020 for y'all to act like you weren't an ally to Black Lives Matter 4 years later. Yeah. So again, this same shit, right? Same playbook. Oh, white people can't, she didn't take people seriously when they say white people can experience racism. As soon as somebody says that, she stops taking them seriously. Nope, can't take it seriously now, And she probably goes into that whole thing, privilege plus power or whatever. They're posting that tired-ass screenshot of the Google definition of race. She don't like definitions, right? When you start posting facts, they hate facts. Oh, my God, they're hitting me up with the dictionary. They're defining racism for me. How dare you, okay? I just don't care anymore. No, because, again, you've been outed for what you really are, all right? You've been outed for what you really are. This is how you talking about it, okay? Lalonders would later admit to being a racist in response to Riley Man 1080, who wrote, haha, so being appropriately called a racist is tiresome, huh? You could try not being racist. Lalonders responded, yeah, I'm racist, so what now? Again, no shame in the game whatsoever, okay? Perfectly happy to get out there. I'm a racist, spout it out there without a care in the world. I don't care who knows. There it is right there in her own words, okay? No shame in her game at all right? Claiming to be the very thing she despises. Oh, yeah, I'm a racist. Now what? Sad, man. But again, these are the people who these clowns end up hiring. When you start going that DEI route, you probably, if you've hired people based on diversity, you probably have a racist in there somewhere. You got a racist in your group somewhere if you've been doing some diversity hiring at your company. I guarantee you got a racist in the mix because that's how they get their power. That's how they got power, all right? The power of their skin color. Sad, man. It's really sad. That's where we are, though. Lalonders later stated that if you believe you can be racist towards white people, that makes you real. I guess I'm racist then, because I absolutely believe that you could be racist towards anybody out there, again, based on the actual definition of racism. Wrote, if you think you could be racist to white people, you literally are. Yeah, it's a moron, okay? Just a moron. Racism and prejudice are not the same thing. Racism is systematic, Lalonders explained. Yeah, that's that privilege plus power crap, all right? White people are not systematically affected negatively by racism. Well, you're actually affecting people right now, okay? You're affecting white people within your own organization right now based on your racism, all right? And the system of DEI, all right? You want to talk about systematically. Yeah, DEI has become a system. Everywhere you go, there's a chief diversity officer, and they run a playbook of how they run things at the business when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion and all that crap. So you can say, yeah, white people are absolutely systemically or systematically affected negatively by racism, by your racism, okay? Again, DEI is just racism. Let's just call it what it is. Certain groups of white people throughout history have been affected by prejudice based on where they're from and racism, all right? Again, you got white people at your company right now. Again, being affected by racism, so yeah, it's just the way it is. All right. That's who these people are. Right. That's who this chick right here is all about. She's all about the racism, And she's bad for business, okay? She's bad for business, all right? She's opening the company up probably to potential legal action, some sort of lawsuit. You know, imagine you're a white guy and you hear her spewing this nonsense out there. Maybe you had an opportunity to get on her team or something like that. And she comes out straight up and admits, oh, yeah, no to the white people, okay? Microaggressions and all that kind of crap. And you know what? Yo, you got to start to ask this question. How's this Marvel's Black Panther game going to do now? How is this going to do now that this chick here has been, you know, spoken out about being a racist? You know, we exclude white people from the, you know, the development group. You know, they ain't around me. Oh, no. My team ain't got them cats on there. You know, they give me microaggressions and all of that. How is this game going to be affected? Will it be affected? I think it will. You know, ultimately, people have long memories, and they're going to be like, hey, it was something about Marvel's Black Panther. Oh, that's right. Yeah, right. The racist black chick that hates white people. Oh, yeah. I remember that. You know, that's basically how it goes down. Man, it's pretty sad, though, right? You know, but like I said, folks, white pill, walls are starting to close in, okay? The walls are starting to close in on all of these clowns. Eventually, they're going to be found out. You know, the more and more this type of stuff gets discovered, it starts coming out, people going to have to start buttoning them lips up. Hey, man, I can't just be out here spewing my bullshit. You know, I can't be out here just saying all of this stuff. You know, I'm opening the company up, you know, to possible lawsuits and legal action and everything like that. Nah, we can't do that, you know. But anyway, folks, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Again, I think this is a good thing. At the same time, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing because, hey, let them out themselves, all right? Let them out themselves. Let them tell the world who they are. And then we'll respond accordingly, all right? You guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.